Childhood crushes. We've all experienced this when we were younger. There is no way in hell that someone didn't like a girl or guy. It's in our instinct to be attracted to the opposite gender, or the same gender in some cases. But the bottom line is that love can be confusing, even for a young boy like I was once many years ago. And that is why in this video, I'll be talking about the other kind of crushes. The ones where we fell in love with fictional characters. As weird as that sounds, there is no denying that at some point in our lives, we were attracted to cartoon characters. And I'll be the first one to admit that I had a thing for Kim Possible. Although I wasn't much of a fan of how they drew her lips. If I have to start somewhere, it has to be the beginning. I don't really recall when this all started for me. When I was young, at first, I never really thought that cartoon characters were attractive. I mean, can you blame me? Have you seen the kind of shows they aired back then? But if I have to pick someone, it has to be Daphne from the original Scooby-Doo show. Since the character designs were somewhat accurate to what a person looks like, it was easy for me to think that Daphne was beautiful. I really didn't have a type back then, so I just saw every woman as beautiful. The next one I could think of was Mike from the show Mike, Lou, and Og. Although not beautiful, I always thought that she was a cool kid and definitely someone who knows how to have fun. She was like one of the guys and not your typical girl who was into Barbie and dressing up. I always wanted a girl who enjoys a hobby similar to mine. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I had a huge crush on Kim Possible. I was 10 when the show started to air, and it didn't take me long to fall for her. I mean, for a 10-year-old, how could you not like Kim? She was a cheerleader, she was cool, and most importantly, she saves the world on a daily basis. But as I watch more of the show, it later debuts a new character, Monique. Although I thought that she was just some random character, I soon found myself attracted to her more than Kim. She was the main character's best friend, and I believe this was when I developed a preference when it comes to fictional characters. Kim was cool and all, but Monique was different. She was down to earth and was a loyal friend to both Kim and Ron. I think the reason why I liked her more is that I could relate to her on a personal level. Like me, she was just a normal girl doing normal stuff, like school. I think that's why I preferred her to Kim. The next one is from Teen Titans. But before I say anything, no, it's not Raven or Starfire. Hell, it's not even Blackfire. Raven scared me as a kid, and I thought that Starfire was simply too naive. Blackfire was cool, but she was such a bully. Definitely not my type. The one I had a crush on was actually Terra, who first debuted in Season 2 of the show. I was instantly attracted to her the moment I saw her design. I thought how cool and amazing she was, and most importantly, she was blonde. As a kid, I always thought that blondes were pretty. I really liked Terra, and would often draw her to pass the time. Not that I was good at drawing or anything, but you get my point. Next is Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. In the show, she was a teenager, or maybe even older. But that didn't matter to me since I found her attractive. I think the reason why I liked her is that, again, she was like one of the guys. I'm guessing this is where my love for tomboys started. Anyway, although she can be as rough as a guy, she too has a feminine side. My heart was racing on that one episode where she was wearing a very sexy black dress. I swear I could feel myself blushing when that show aired that specific episode. I also had a crush on Alex from the show Totally Spies. Now, here's the thing. I was really embarrassed about telling my friends about it because the show was mainly for girls. For a kid, being teased for watching a girly show was a death sentence. So there was nobody I could relate to or even talk to about the show. Anyway, the reason why I preferred Alex over Sam and Clover was, again, that she was somewhat of a tomboy. Before, I never knew that girls with short hair could be attractive. Sam was too serious while Clover was into fashion, something I can never relate to. Katara from The Last Airbender also caught my attention, and I'm sure most of you also had a thing for her as well. Although I didn't fall for her at first. I thought that she was your typical annoying female who won't shut up about anything. But when she changed her hairstyle in Season 3, that was when I started to see her as a beautiful woman. There was nothing more attractive than seeing a girl you like in a different hairstyle. Personally, she was way cuter with her hair down, and I'll fight anyone who disagrees with me. And I think that's all of my crushes from cartoon shows. When I turned 15, most of my fictional character crushes were replaced by anime girls, and they don't count in this video. Maybe I'll do a separate video about them in the future.